It's been a massive home and away season in the Super Netball, but we finally hit the pointy end of the season. The big decider between the West Coast Fever and the Vixens. Ferg, safe to say I don't think there's anyone more excited in the office for this weekend than you.
There's some nerves jangling this weekend, definitely. As long as it's not a heart-stopping event like last weekend,
Yeah.
we should be good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting game, and I think you'd agree with me that both teams' match plans will probably revolve around one shooter. Would you agree?
It's Janelle's world out there.
Yeah.
The Vixens will definitely be trying to crowd that semicircle and stop her from getting the ball as much as they possibly can.
Well, she's had one of the best seasons of her career so far, which I think is saying something. She's leading the league in goals scored. She's looking fit as ever, and she does pose that risk. I mean, I don't think there's anyone at the Vixens. Well, they know they can't stop her in that circle in a one-on-one competition.
They'll give it their best crack. They have some of the best defensive players in the league. Joe Weston, Rudy Ellis, Kate Eddy as well.
Are you being biased when you say Rudy Ellis?
I am being 100% biased. I'll make that very clear. It'll take the trio to stop Janelle. She is that special, and I mean, she's been one of the best players, if not the best player, for a number of seasons now. Now she's somehow taken it to another level this season. So being able to stop her will be a key to that game plan, I would have thought.
And I think if they can't nullify her input, it's the Fever's game to win.
They're the big dog coming in.
Yes.
The money will be on them. It's their game to lose. But if anything if the Vixens have taught us anything this year, it's that no lead is too big, no valley is too wide.
Well, we can talk forever about Joe and Sophie and Kira and all those girls, but I think if I was Dan Ryan, I would be scared knowing this is the Simone McInnes farewell tour, right? And we saw what they did in the prelim. You've got a coach who's sitting there saying, throw the rule book out, just give it a red hot crack, and you've come down from 10 and you're able to win a game like that. We know that the girls will and can do it for Simone. Would you be scared if you were Dan Ryan?
That'd play a factor. I think they will. They're a very sensible, very organised, well put together team. So I think they'll try to take the emotion out of such an emotional weekend. But
easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Very hard not to consider that a factor. The Vixens play their best netball when they are free flowing. When they're kind of happy to move the ball, happy to go for the ball as well, and not restricted to certain game plans. So that would be my biggest worry, is when the Vixens are on, and they are hard to stop.
Well, we probably should talk about Kira Austin.
Yeah.
She's a match winner.
I think last weekend proved that.
Yeah.
I think this year has been a tough one, especially for that front court of the Vixens. They've managed to have the most incredible back end of the season. And Kira went out there on Sunday and just shot the ball from anywhere and everywhere. And that was the turning of the tide. That fourth quarter it'll give the Fever nightmares coming up to the grand final this weekend.
You reckon if you're one of the Fever girls or you're Dan Ryan, are you watching that game?
You're watching that game, you're taking notes.
Watching it like a horror film?
I don't know. Dan Ryan's a good coach. They're a confident team. They're unflappable, I would have thought. But watching Sophie Garben grab everything again, doing splits midair somehow and coming down with the ball, and then watching Kira Austin ice in her veins give me nightmares.
In saying all that, I still think I'm going to back Fever. I think Janelle will go out there. I think she'll just have an incredible game. I think it'll be the nice little cherry on top of her season, and I think it'll be close, but I think Fever will get it. What about you?
I love to disagree with you.
It's your favourite thing to do.
It is, and the Vixens will pull it out in Melbourne. Special grand final, in front of the home crowd, Rod Laver, no less. Unfortunately, I think it will be a heart stopper, and it will be 2 points. One thing, we have to hope that the cameras pan away from the crowd, because there will be a number of people in matching Vixens morph suits.
Is one of those people going to be used
Possibly,
Fergus
yeah.
Ellis?
So if we can avoid that being the halftime feature, then I'm satisfied.